chapter 1, the story of village Palampur. The Palampur is one village. As you know that India is a country of village, and the soul and heart of India live in the village. One hypothetical village is shown here, and the village name is Palampur. This village is imaginary village, and this village is such kind of village what are required for a village in India. This village live less than 1,000 families, and 80% families belong to upper class, and just 20% with the backward class. They are economically and socially backward are Catholic. 75% population of this village Palampur is dependent on agricultural works. Other activities are also just small scale manufacturing, cattle rearing, dairy, and transportation are available in this village. What village should be? This is the aim of this chapter, and what kind of activities related to economics. This is the main theme of this chapter, so that we can know what are the activities called economic activities. Economic activities farming is the main occupation. Farming is main occupation. People are engaged in this works, and shopkeeping, transportations, cattle rearing, dairies are other activities in this Palampur. This Palampur village is well connected with our road. Well connected with our road. Means metal roads are found in this village, so that the activities apart from farming, goods and services can be carried out in easy way. This village is situated at the western part of UP, where in rainy season, in monsoon season, Kharif का आंदोलन, Kharif crop, in which paddy, ज्वार, बाजरा are the main crops shown here. Sugar cane is also cultivated. Sugar cane is a raw material for sugar and jaggery. So these are the participants of these upper class and the lower class people are living in this village. cultivate the products, means put them, they keep for their family consumption, and surplus is shown in the market. What is surplus? After congestion means which is left after every mix, that is surplus, and these food grains are sold in the market, and the Raiganj and Sahpur, these are the towns and markets not far away from this village, and the farmers used to sell their surplus amount of grain in Raiganj, Sahpur, and Raiganj market. This village had two primary schools, one high school, and one hospital, which are required. And the upper class families, they have surplus land. They are not directly linked to the land, but they have enough land for cultivation, and for this purpose they hire the laborers who are landless, live in the village, they work for these big farmers, which are upper class. Other 80% population is belong to the upper class, and 20% other the lower class. 20% they are landless or own very small amount of land, so that for their survival, apart from this agricultural activities, they are dependent to work for their family needs. This upper class farmers, the people. Next one is organization of this production. How the organization of production is done in this village in Palanpur. First, land is the main source of production. Second is labors are required, so labor are hired, and they are paid certain amount of money for their work on daily basis. The wages are low, wages are not very high, and they are not able to get jobs throughout the year, because agriculture activity is seasonal activity, and after sowing the seeds and preparing the field for cultivations, after harvesting, there is work for the laborers. Physical factors are also required. Physical factor, why it is required? Physical factor is very simple to sophisticated. Just you can say tools, implements, and other equipment related to agricultural activities. Very simple is the plow, but tractor, harvesters, and other kinds of tools are also required for the agricultural production. These tractors and working tractors, these tractors are also needed to sustain this farming activities. Let us see here. If there are a way one can grow more for this land, started by the India government in 1967. You can see, and it is the messenger or harbinger of the modern farming system, and instead of traditional farming, it was a shift toward the modern farming system through HYB high yielding variety. HYB is high yielding varieties of seeds on same amount of land. The farmer can grow more food grain through this high yielding variety seed and use of chemical fertilizers, through use of insecticides, herbicides, and the modern equipment or tools. The production of these food grains had grown multiplied, and the green nutrition is most successful in some state of India. We can say that western part of UP, Haryana, Punjab, the production have grown multiplied. So in this way, farmer can grow more food grain on the same amount of land by using the modern method of farming, and this is practiced in this village parliament. So, and other activities, economic activities, some people are engaged in transportation, shopkeeping, and other kinds of facilities are done by them. With the land subject here, one point is very notable, that after the growth of the green nutrition, there is a degradation in land. Overused this natural resource of land caused many kind of problems, which is not good in any aspect. We can see here that due to overuse of the chemical fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, and poor irrigation, the quality of land is going degrade the day by day passing year. So it is a concern for the scientists and in large number for the ecological balance in future, and other things, how to maintain the quality of land and grow sufficient food for the population. That is the serious concern, and we should keep in our mind these things should be maintained so that the soil can give more and more for the next generation. How is the land distributed between the farmer of this farmer group? The distribution of land is not very difficult or equal in this village. The upper class family members, they are getting 80% of total amount of land, and the lower class people who are very tested and who are well trained to in cultivation work, they have no land for cultivation, and we can see through this village Palampur, this scenario is applied for the rest part of the country, and it is transferred of the rich and poor. In any way, we need to minimize so that the gap between the rich and poor can be reduced. This this is the first part of this chapter. Next, we will discuss on next day the second part of the rest things which are left in this chapter. Okay, thank you.